Hey everybody, what is up? This is Gavin Renault here. Today I want to talk about something very, very special, and I want to talk about something that's going to be very, very special that's going to be happening this Friday and also tomorrow on Thursday for its opening premiere all over the world, and the movie that's going to be coming out this Friday and yeah, tomorrow for its world premiere for the whole world. Now, it already had its premiere just recently the other day with some of the actors and a lot of fans and people, and so yeah, this movie already had a world premiere, and so we're waiting for the movie to come to the theaters and yeah, we're waiting for the movie to come to theaters tomorrow and this Friday on October the 14th. All right, on October the 14th. So if you're wondering what I'm talking about, and if you're wondering what movie I'm talking about, I am talking about Halloween Ends. That's right. I'm talking about Halloween Ends. All right. It has finally come to an end after 44 years of Michael Myers haunting us, haunting Haddonfield, haunting Jamie Lee Curtis's Laurie Strode, haunting all the other characters in Haddonfield in the Halloween movies. And Michael Myers has been around for 44 years, ever since 1978, when when the attack happened on Laurie Strode, and she was able to survive that fateful night from the attack. And so here we are, 40 years later. Now Michael Myers is finally gonna meet his end. He is finally gonna be defeated once and for all, and I mean once and for all, from Laurie Strode and everybody else from Haddonfield in the Halloween movies. We're having new characters coming up in this timeline, in the actual original and new timeline of the 1978 from 2018. And so uh, we're finally going to be able to end this once and for all, since it's called Halloween Ends. Since it's called Halloween Ends, we're finally going to stop this once and for all. And so Laurie Strode can finally be at peace and move on and let go of the fear and evil and the trauma that she went through 40 years ago, as Michael lured on into Haddonfield all these 40 years. And so uh, it's going to be the final battle. It's going to be the final movie in this storyline for the 1978 to the 2018, these movies. And you know, it's going to be in the original timeline with Laurie Strode, Michael Myers. I know we recently had Tommy O'Doyle in Halloween Kills, and we had Lonnie in Halloween Kills, and also Kylie Richards. I can't remember her character's name, but you know who I mean. You know who I mean. We have Kylie Richards' characters in Halloween Kills, and so many other characters and actresses and actors that we know from the original Halloween 1978 from 2018, including Officer Brackett. All right, including Officer Brackett. I remember him. I remember him. But anyways, some of those characters have been killed now. So Tommy O'Doyle, Officer Brackett, and yeah, will no longer be with us in Halloween Ends. So all there is Jamie Lee Curtis, Kylie Richards, Allison, played by Andy, and James Jude Courtney as Michael Myers, and so many other Halloween characters that will be joining us. Because I know that Allison's boyfriend, I forget his name too, from the Halloween 2018 is also gone too, since he got killed too. And also, we're gonna have a brand new character who is also now. I don't want to spoil it, right? I don't want to spoil it, but I don't know if he's gonna be the boyfriend, the new boyfriend to Allison, or if he's gonna be the new killer or fighting Michael Myers. I don't know, but I don't know. We don't know. We don't know. It's up in the air. It's up in the air. We don't know if Corey, that's the new character's name, we don't know if Corey is going to be the killer or helping us out within this event in Halloween Ends. And so we'll see what happens, all right? We'll see what happens. It's up in the air. It's up in the air. But but yeah, yeah, and so we're finally gonna put an end to this once and for all. Michael Myers has been haunting us and Laurie Strode for 40 years, and we're finally not gonna be able to fear him anymore ever since. And once it's all done, we'll finally be able to move on. I'm sure John Carpenter, Deborah Hill, yeah. I'm sure John Carpenter and Deborah Hill are gonna have more projects for us, and John Carpenter did say that he might have more Halloween movies for us, and that they might be, I don't know, different or brand new. I'm not too sure. I don't have any information on John's new movies yet, but I'm sure John Carpenter and Deborah Hill will come up with some new projects for their movies and possibly for new Halloween movies. But yeah, yeah. And so and also Nick Castle, the original Michael Myers will be returning, all right? Nick Castle, the original Michael Myers will be returning. And so he's going to do his final cameo just like he did his cameos in Halloween 2018, and he did do a cameo for Halloween Kills, but unfortunately it was never in the movies for some reason. It got taken out throughout the entire movie. I don't know why. I don't know why. They should have just left it in there. They should have just left Nick Castle's cameo in there. But yeah, he is officially and confirmed that he is gonna appear in Halloween Ends. Nick Castle. He's gonna be doing another and final cameo as he done for us for the past 4 years now. Since he's the original, he's the original Shape, the original the original stalker, the original, well, whatever you guys call him. So, but yeah, it's gonna be the final battle with the final girl, and yeah, the final girl is gonna be in the final battle with him, and so like I've said before, I know this movie is gonna be good. I don't expect to be perfect or anything. I just expect it to be good, and I expect the battle and the defeat to be good. All right, I expect the battle and the defeat to be good, and so I know it's gonna be good. All right, I know it's gonna be good. I don't care what anybody else says. I don't care what any people says about this movie. I just want to see it and I want to love it, alright? I want to see it and I want to love it, alright? And I know that Halloween Ends is going to be freaking awesome. It's going to be very, very, I know it's going to be very, very legendary and, well, you know. But, anyways, man, I remember back in 2018 when I first discovered Halloween 2018 with Jamie Lee Curtis's Laurie Strode and James Ducournau's Michael Myers. I started getting more into them, and I started liking them more because back then when I was a child growing up, I didn't know about Michael Myers. I didn't know about the Halloween movies, and I didn't know anything about Jamie Lee Curtis. All I knew is that Michael Myers was another Halloween character. Was another Halloween character, and that he wore that white mask with the whole jumpsuit, and that everybody, likes him, and everybody likes to talk about him and his Halloween movies, and that he was very, very scary and very popular. And the original 1978 movie, and Michael Myers, and you know, you know, and that he was a killer, and that's about. Yeah, but anyways, so yeah, that's all I ever knew. That's all I ever knew about Michael Myers. I didn't know anything too much. I didn't know anything about that back then when I was a child growing up, because I didn't grow up on the Halloween movies when I was growing up as a child. But that's all I knew. I knew of him. But I didn't know who he is. But so that's why I'm still kind of new. All right, that's why I'm still kind of new. So I've been a fan for Halloween for 4 years now. All right, I've been a fan of Laurie Strode, Michael Myers, the Halloween movies, and Haddonfield, and everything else for 4 years now, ever since 2018. And that's how I discovered it, because they announced that they were making a new movie from it, and they were making it in 2018. And I saw the trailers, I saw some pictures of Jamie Lee Curtis, and I heard that everybody and saw that everybody was talking about it, and also and yeah, I saw the trailers, and so I saw some pictures, and yeah, everybody started talking about it. All right, everybody started talking about the movies, and so the new one that was coming out 4 years ago, and so that's when I started getting into it. That's when I started liking it, and that's when I started getting to know more about it than ever. And I've known about it for the past 4 years now, just like that. All right, just like that. I've been knowing about it and have been liking it for the past 4 years now, and so that's how I got into Halloween. All right, that's how I got into Halloween, and so I'm a huge fan. All right, I'm a huge fan of it, and I will be quite honest with you, and some of you might disagree with me, but I like Halloween much better than Friday the 13th. Right, I like Halloween much better than Friday the 13th. All right, for my reasons, for my personal reasons, is that for Halloween, basically it has a story, it has characters that you know and see more, and it takes its time on its movies, and has a good production and companies, and it takes place of where you're familiar at and where you know, and yeah, it has a good story, good characters that you know, and that they're good movies that are made, and yeah, yeah. As for Friday the 13th, yeah, Friday the 13th was entertaining and cool and all, but I don't know, it just felt like a cheap ass make of Halloween. All right, it just felt like a cheap ass make of Halloween. But I'm not saying that Friday the 13th is horrible. I'm just saying that Friday the 13th isn't as good, or I mean, yeah, it is scary, but it isn't as good, or it doesn't have a good story. It doesn't have like a story to it. It doesn't have characters that you know or see every time. It always has like random teenagers or random adults or whatever, and they just go to a lake, they die. They go to a lake, they die. And also it just doesn't really have anything to it. All right, Friday the 13th doesn't really have anything to it. And as for Jason Voorhees, yeah, he's a pretty cool character. He's a pretty interesting character, but he isn't as scary enough or good enough as Michael Myers, and you just don't know Friday the 13th that well. All right, you just don't know it that well. So I have seen one of the Friday the 13th movies before, and I enjoyed it, but I did not like it. All right, I did not like it, but I enjoyed it. But but yeah, so that's why I like Halloween better, because it has story to it, characters that you know, good characters. It has somewhere that you're familiar with, and that's Haddonfield. And the Halloween movies are good, and yeah, it's just something that you know, and it's something that you know and that you're into. All right, something that you're into, and so yeah, that's my opinion. All right, if you like Friday the 13th, that's cool. I'll respect that, and I'll admire that, and yeah, yeah, and so yeah, if you have a different opinion about it, then that's fine. I won't mind. I won't care. But this is why I like Halloween better, and that's why I'm more into this one. And it's a good thing that I am. All right, it's a good thing that I am. Otherwise, I would have wasted my time watching the other ones, and I wouldn't get anything. All right, I would have wasted my time and not get anything. But yeah, yeah, and so yeah, that's how I got to know, and I've been liking it for 4 years now. And so yeah, I remember when I first started liking Halloween, and I still have my trailer reaction, my very old trailer reaction to the second trailer of Halloween 2018. It's still up on my YouTube channel. You can go check it out on my YouTube channel. It's called I think Halloween 2018 trailer reaction. All right, you can check it out. It's very old, so you can check it out. And also, but yeah, it's finally gonna come to an end. All right, it's finally gonna come to an end once and for all. All right, me and my brother, we already got our tickets to go see an actual, real IMAX showing to Halloween Ends. All right, we already got our tickets a few days ago to an actual IMAX showing for the movie. All right, and it's even more, all right, it's even more awesomer. All right, it's even more awesomer to see it in IMAX, because I want to see and feel that experience. All right, I want to see and feel that experience from my favorite movie, from my favorite characters, from my favorite experience that I am going to absolutely enjoy and love for the rest of my life, ever since who knows I can remember. All right, ever since who knows I can remember. And so but yeah, we already got tickets to an IMAX showing to Halloween Ends, which I'm very very psyched for and can't wait for, and I know it's going to be good. I know it's going to be an also a wonderful experience to see a good screen, a good huge screen, and good sounds. All right, good sounds that we're gonna be able to hear, and know what's going on. And so so yeah, we already got our tickets. I'm sure some of you have already gotten your tickets to Halloween Ends for the IMAX showing, and also some of the other regular showings at some of the other theaters, but especially the IMAX showings. Then yeah, yeah. And so but yeah, yeah, we're gonna see it on October 14th, and we'll let you know what we think of it. All right, we'll let you know what we think of the movie, and we'll let you know what we think of some of the new other characters that we'll get to see, and also oh man, I'm very very excited. I'm very very excited for this day to come. All right, we've all have been waiting for this day to come. All right, we've all been waiting for this day. And so uh let me know what you think of the movie. Let me know what type of screening you saw it at, and just let me know how it goes. All right, let me know how it goes for Halloween Ends. And so yeah, so no spoilers, no spoilers. All right, please don't spoil it. All right, please don't spoil it. All right, please don't spoil it. All right, so no spoilers. All right, no spoilers. So yeah, yeah, And also, so once it happens, once this final battle happens and the final defeat happens, it's gonna come to that day, all right? It's gonna happen on that day, and we'll finally be able to move on. We'll finally be able to be at peace and not worry about this anymore, and it's gonna happen, all right? Evil dies tonight. Evil dies tonight. And uh and so but yeah, we'll see what happens with Laurie Strode and Michael Myers, Corey, Allison, Officer Hawkins, and some of the other characters that will be joining us in Haddonfield soon. And we're gonna see how the defeat goes, alright? We're gonna see how the defeat and the final battle goes. Alright? Alright. It is time for it to end, alright? It is time for it to end. Alright? Alright. So yeah. But anyways, guys, I think that's all I wanted to say. I think that'll be it for now. I thought I was gonna say more, and I thought I had more to say, but I guess that's it. I get that. I guess that's it. But please don't spoil the movie, alright? Please don't spoil the movie, alright? Just please don't, alright? No spoilers, alright? No spoilers, alright? And so, yeah, but I'll let you know what we think of Halloween Ends, and I'll let you know how our experience goes at the IMAX showing, and yeah. So yeah, I'll let you know. All right, I'll let you know. So anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoy my video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and or subscribe. If you do, I'd really appreciate it. Make sure to go check out some of my other videos that I recently made for you on our YouTube channel, alright? Make sure to go check out some of our videos that I recently made for you on our YouTube channel, and if you do, I'd really appreciate it, alright? I really appreciate it, alright? Alright. But anyways, guys, this is Gavin Renault here, and we'll see you after Halloween ends. We'll see you after Halloween ends. Alright? Alright.